Previously on Gotime Travels.
So we're off to do our first excursion now. Okay, so it's time to boogie. Oh my god, it's very dusty.
I got fucking tea.
Jesus Christ.
It's also Scorpio.
It is. The seats are burning our bums.
That was a cracker of a day.
What's it called?
Okay, wine. Okay, so we've docked our second stop, Croatia.
It's a cocktail bar and they have like a pulley system.
God, getting down's gonna be fun.
In this episode, we will continue our journey down the Dalmatian coast of Croatia.
Wow.
Look at this. Oh my god, look at the background.
I know, yeah.
Look at that background.
It's insane.
Seriously.
Isn't it?
The trip so far has seen us leave from Split. Because it's day one now, we've left Split. We stopped in Markaska.
Okay, so we have docked for the evening. We are in a place called Markaska. That's where we will be staying the night.
And last night we docked on the island of Corčula. Oh my god, so far we're absolutely loving this place. We only got off the boat and it's a small little town, but honestly it's probably one of the most beautiful towns I've ever seen. I think this might just be my new favourite place. But today we are heading to one of Croatia's most popular cities, Dubrovnik.
It's been a bit of a slow morning today. We've just gotten up, we've had our breakfast. We're at a swim stop right now on our way to Dubrovnik, so I'll just show you everyone's swimming.
It's so nice, the water is so calm.
Oh, so
Lovely, yeah. It's really easy to swim in actually. I didn't think I'd be able to.
Yeah, you're doing great.
But it's really calm. I'm just floating in the ring at the moment. But I did swim without the ring.
Some of the other people are staying in the boat actually purchased these in Split and brought them on board, which is a really cool idea, and they've been very kind and let us use them, which is great. Everyone on this boat is just sound.
So yeah, we're actually docking a little bit outside of Dubrovnik and there's a bus organised that will take us into the old town. So we're going to have lunch on the boat after our swim stop and then go down and get ourselves changed, and then we'll all go together on the bus and then we get to go off on our own. Some of us have like walking tours booked and some people are just going to go off and do their own thing. So there's loads of options. And this was one of the places that me and Keelan missed out on our Balkan trip back in 2020. We were actually supposed to go from Mostar to Dubrovnik. And then with lockdowns and stuff it didn't happen, so yeah, we're finally getting to do it today, so we're really, really excited.
Once we docked, it was time to make our way to the centre of Dubrovnik. This also gave us an opportunity to try out the public transport.
Hello, Edu? Yeah.
First impressions of Dubrovnik. It's full of people. It's rammed. Oh, if it looks like I'm melting, it's because I am. It's like 30 degrees today. I think it's the hottest day so far in Croatia. So we are inside the walls now in Dubrovnik. We're actually waiting for our tour guide. We're doing a walking tour. That is one of the excursions offered to us from South Croatia, so we're going to take them up on that. Yeah, historical walking tour, lasts about 90 minutes, and yeah, she's going to bring us around all the kind of main spots, I guess, in Dubrovnik. There was a Game of Thrones tour as well that was being offered to people, but me and Samantha have never actually seen Game of Thrones, so probably be a bit of a waste doing that type of tour, so we're going to do the historical one, and yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Straight away?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, everything here, I'd say.
Although Dubrovnik is a city steeped in history, it's something very new that has become a huge draw for tourists, and that's the hit TV show Game of Thrones.
Shame.
Multiple scenes were shot in Dubrovnik and it's really left its mark on the city. Even though we didn't actually do the Game of Thrones tour, our guide did bring us to the very famous filming location in the city.
God, kids having birthday parties and all on it.
Oh yeah. So this is the steps from Game of Thrones, which we've both never seen.
Never watched it.
The famous steps.
And it's attracting a lot of tourists. You'll have to watch Game of Thrones, we'll appreciate this.
Yeah, we were supposed to watch it before we came, but we didn't have time. But we will.
We will, and then when we do, we'll be like,
we were here.
The girl was telling us on the tour, Katarina her name was, about that scene that's like the what's the episode called, Shame or something like that. She has some
the Walk
character
of Shame, I think it is. Yeah.
And they said it was one of the most expensive shots of the whole sort of series because of the locals. So that's an actual street, and there's people. If you see those windows, they're homes, people live in them, and they had to pay them €100 per window per day to basically make sure the window was shut and to make sure that they weren't inside. Also, very cleverly, what they did was they would wait until the day of shooting and then demand more money. So it ended up costing Game of Thrones a hell of a lot more money just to shoot that scene. We haven't seen the show, so I'm sure it was worth it, but yeah, pretty interesting.
Bar there.
Oh my god. Just loads of them in Dubrovnik, isn't it?
There's a lot to see here. We only have like half a day here.
Yeah.
But you probably would need a lot more time.
Yeah, you definitely 3 or 4 days, definitely.
Yeah, you would easily spend that in and enjoy it like that. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
So we're covering like a small amount of it.
The walking tour helped though, didn't it?
It really did. That was the best thing to do, I suppose, when you get to a new place that you've never been to before and you want to see most of it in a short time.
Exactly.
Do a walking tour.
Oh, we're just after coming in here to a little bit of shade. It is a day for ice cream and we have been given some recommendations of the best ice cream in Dubrovnik. So we're going to go in now and get one. Oh, Pepino, is that how you say it?
Best in Dubrovnik.
Oh. They wouldn't lie to us, man.
Get one Kinder Bueno white on a cone, yeah. Oh my god. Although Dubrovnik is known for having amazing ice cream, it's also known for having loads of these cute little creatures.
They're all just chilling out, look. Look at them all, they're all just chilled. Hello. Look at this one over here. Oh my god.
All just chilling about.
All just chilling out. This is actually a church here. Anyway, cats galore in Dubrovnik.
They love the sun.
More cats. That's the best sign in the world. As the tour continued, our guide also gave us some really interesting backstories into the city of Dubrovnik, especially its main attraction, the incredible walls that surround the city. These walls date back to the Middle Ages and they had huge importance throughout the centuries, particularly in the 15th and the 16th century. They are so well preserved you can actually walk along the top of them and they run for about 2 kilometers. They are so strong and they have even survived natural disasters. Much like this church, the St. Xavier Church. In the 17th century, a massive earthquake hit Dubrovnik and killed over 5,000 people. It also wrecked most of the city. The church, however, remained virtually untouched. This was seen as a sign by the locals, and it still stands today.
So we're on the way to look out for this cool bar that we heard of, and it's called Booza Bar, and it's basically a bar that's in a cave, and it looks right out over the sea, and it looks really cool. Oh my god. It's like
We
a
found-
backdrop.
Oh my
It's the
god.
sea.
It's unreal. Right. We're gonna have to rock this up. Oh my god, it's pink.
Wow.
Oh shit. Look at that. Right, can we get a table now? That's the sea right there, look. Okay, so we are done with the Booza Bar, and I have to say, class little spot. It's kind of embedded in the rock. You're looking out onto the ocean. I'd say it would be a cool spot for sunset. We got there a little bit later, but yeah, couldn't really film too much. God, it's dark. Hold on, let me find some light. There's a light at the end of this tunnel, Samantha. The end of the alleyway. Dubrovnik is full of these cool little alleyways, just stone everywhere. The whole city is just absolutely beautiful, I have to say. We have some light. We have some light, but yeah, we couldn't really film too much inside, or talk too much, I should say, because the music was pumping. And if you know the YouTube game, can't have any music that's from like the charts and stuff like that. Has to be copyright free. So, but nonetheless, what a bar.
After the Booza Bar, we took one last walk around Dubrovnik.
I have to say one thing about Dubrovnik is it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, like, it's so picturesque. It's really unique. Everything is made of stone. All the buildings are just fabulous, and we're actually inside the old walls now, which is crazy.
In all honesty, half a day is nowhere near enough time to explore this city. There seems to be so much to do here, so our recommendation would be to book maybe 3 or 4 days. That should give you enough time to see all of what Dubrovnik has to offer. In the next episode.
Okay, so today's stop is in a place called Mijet.
Also, we've heard there's snakes here.
But you can't really get lost. It's more paved on this side.
And one of the things that's been recommended to us is to rent some bikes and to explore.
Okay, so we have a bit of a problem. Do you have it?
Yep.
Oh, wow. But we fell in love with it. It's absolutely beautiful. And this place reminds me so much of it.
Yeah. The first bit of hill we've got since being in the national park. No.
Oh.
The water is lovely, it's super warm.
And it's time for sunset.
That is what you call a result.